Okay, I think I'm set up. I don't know why scheduling it is so difficult. It's so dumb. It allows me to schedule it, but then the stupid thing won't start. You know, this is the problem with not having kids. I don't have anybody here to show me what I'm doing wrong. Hello, everybody. Hi, Kathy Z, Edward, Reese. Hi there. How are you? Janice. Hey, Janice. Paige Coleman, Cindy, Jerry Peter, Paige. I don't know, Edward. Are they any good at technology? Hey, Monique. Great to see you. Stacy Pearson. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for jumping on to the actual live here. Let's go ahead and get started. So, I have a 24 by 24 inch canvas. Don't y'all just love a blank canvas? It's like so full of possibilities. Like what's gonna happen? I always love a big blank canvas. But okay, so I'm going to, you guys can hear me, right? I just want to make sure. Somebody tell me you can hear me. Okay, good, awesome. Oh, hey, Fiona Hill. Did you just join our Patreon group? Is that the right Fiona? Awesome! I'll get you set up in the next day or two, and we'll get you into the chat group so you can meet everybody. Hey, Becky Stanovich, how are ya? And Raven, hello. Okay, so about a year ago, I was looking through my older videos. About a year ago, I did an experiment with an open cup pearl pour, and I think I want to do that again. I actually dug out, I think the next time I do this, I'm going to do it with a leaky cup. I was digging through some of my supplies looking for what I wanted to do, and do you remember these leaky cups from the Massey Art Studio? I'm not going to do it this time, but I think next time I'm going to try this with the leaky cup. But today I'm going to do an open cup pour. I have it in my head, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. I have my pearl mix already mixed up. Everything's ready to go. This is 3 parts US Floetrol, 1 part Artist Loft Soft Body White, and 1 part Vallejo Pearl Medium. And then I've thinned it down until it leaves no mound at all. In fact, it kind of indents when it drizzles off of the stir stick. So very, very, very thin consistency. And then I have, I'm gonna turn this around so I can, and my computer around so I can see the chat and keep track of what's happening here. Oh, hey, Susan. Great to see you here too. Okay, so I have Amsterdam's bluish green. I have Amsterdam's permanent blue violet. I have Liquitex deep violet. And then I have Amsterdam crimson. So I'm going to stick to these really dark colors. I'm going for high contrast. So I'm going with colors that I know are dry very dark, so that the pearls really pop against that dark contrast. And I'm going to, and I've also saved a little bit of the pearl mix to the side because I may put some in the open cup as well. So I'm just going to start by putting a big healthy puddle of the pearl mix here. I'll probably add some more around. We'll see if I need it. I just re-leveled my table and my spinner. So I'm hoping that worked. I'm not going to pop bubbles until the end because that might help bring up more pearl cells. So let's go ahead and stick our cup right here in the middle. And I like to move my cup around so that that little lip on the edge here gets underneath the paint, so it forces the other colors to come out and underneath the white paint. Yeah, I've only done this, I think once or twice, Cindy, and I thought it was beautiful, so I wanted to try it again. That's one of the fun things about having a YouTube channel. I can look back at my old stuff and go, what do I want to do that I haven't done in a while? I have more of this blue because I do want this to mostly be blue. So I'm going to hold my cup down while I pour these colors in. And then I'll release it all at once. So I'm going to start with some red in amongst that blue, and then the red violet. This is very prismatic, or jewel tones maybe. I don't want the purples to take over, and we all know red and blue make purple, so hopefully we still have some blue left. Okay, let's go ahead and release. Nice. I see it underneath there, starting to come up. Let's do that one more time. Actually, I'm gonna put a little bit more of the pearl mix in first. Ooh, that's cool. Can y'all see what's happening inside the cup? That's really cool. Okay, a little more blue. There's still plenty in there from the last bit. So let's go ahead and use a little more red this time. A little more of the red violet. A little more of the purple. And then we'll go ahead and release that again. Maybe one more. Ooh, some cells already coming up there. Yep, a little more white. A little more blue. The last of my red. These are all leftover colors, so I didn't have a lot of the red. And the violet. And the purple. This is the last one, so I'm going to add a little more blue back in. There we go. Ooh, and release. And remove. There we go. Let's get all of this out of the way. Move all these paints so I can spin. Oh, cool. Look at that. That's very cool. Look what, do you guys see that reaction? That is amazing. And it's still spreading too. It's gonna be fun. Okay. Move the computer a little bit too. Hey, Becky Hardwick. I got two Beckys in the house. And Bill Roberson. Hey, Bill, how are ya? Well, I hope you're not driving and watching on the phone. If you are, please be careful. Okay, I am drifting, or I'm not drifting, my painting is drifting. We're gonna recenter that a little bit. Maybe go around in a bit of a circle. Okay, let's add some more of the pearl mix here around especially on the corners. That should be plenty of paint, I'm sure. Let's hope we get some pearls. I'm getting some great cloudy effects, which is interesting. Let's give this a baby spin. Oh, I'll get that back in the center again. We're close to it. Give this a baby spin. Oh yeah. Ooh. Cool. I'll have to spin this out a lot in order to get pearls, I think. So I hope nobody gets dizzy. It's an interesting, really big structure here in the center. I wonder how big that's going to get. And it's not going to be circular because these paints are so thin. Okay. Ooh, I almost got my computer That was close. Wow. Look how much that purple takes over. Isn't that amazing? It really takes over. I think it's very light in density, so it wants to drift, it wants to float to the top. Ooh, I'm getting pearls around the outside edge. Let's give it another good spin and not get it on my computer. Yep, there's some pearls starting to come up around the outside edges. I think we'll get more when you spin something. The paint on the outer edges gets a lot thinner than the paint that's in the center. There's always a lot more left in the center. So I'm thinking we're gonna keep most of this and then the pearls will fill in. But I'm gonna give it one more spin. I'm getting a good reaction. There we go. I think that's gonna be enough. My composition is way off center, but that's okay, because I think a lot of this is going to fill in with pearls. Oh, how cool is this? I wish I could zoom in for you. Let me go wash my hands real quick. I'll be right back. Oh yeah, it's coming, it's filling in. It does look a little smoky, Becky. These paints are so thin, and because I've just used Floetrol, there's not a lot of binders in there. So it does there is a lot of blending that happens in this. I'm glad that a lot of this is blue. I see some red, I see the red violet, I definitely see the purple. Wow, you can literally watch the pearls growing here. That is cool. And I think we're gonna get some big puffy jellyfish pearls too. Definitely looks like a galaxy. But I think as these pearls continue to fill in, it's gonna look more like some underwater cave or something like that. Or jellyfish, yeah. Oh, hey, Linda. Wormhole clouds. Yeah. It's amazing how quickly they grow, too. They just keep filling in all the different spaces. Oh, hey, Kathy Mack. How are you, love? Carla Harper, good to see you here, too. Thank you very much. Invisible Dimensions. That would be a good name for this painting, actually, wouldn't it? But what, Invisible Dimensions, what's your name? Or do you want me to just call you Invisible? Oh, hey, Dawn. Great to see you. I think I missed you earlier. Yeah, so you guys are getting instead of the time lapse, you're getting the real action as it's happening. Hi, Erica. Okay, Invisible Dimensions is Erica. Hi, Erica. I know I've talked to you before. I just don't think I've ever known your name. Yeah, look, it's still growing. Oh, these pearls are amazing. I got my mix right, and I got my consistency right. So it's all working out. And look at that really strong contrast too. I'm really happy with that. It's really dark. Still more purple than I wanted, but there's quite a bit of blue. But almost all of these pearls around here are surrounded with purple. Maybe some of these on the outside edge have some blue to them. I'll show you when we come in for the close-up, but I think this is gonna keep growing here. So we're just gonna give it another couple of minutes and let this grow. I love what happens on the edges this white line and how the pearls stretch out and over the edges of the canvas. It almost gives it a frame. I think that's really cool. If you want to go Twilight Zone, exactly. Oh, hey Sheila Bassett, nice to see you. How are you? Boy, this is really filling in. Look how much that's filling in. I'm excited about this. The last time I tried to spin out the open cup pearl pour, I didn't get as many, and I think it was my consistency. I think I got the consistency right this time. Oh, I had another idea. Maybe for a future live. I thought about doing a waterfall pearl pour. You know, where you tilt the canvas up. Like I put the base coat, the pearl base coat down, tilt the canvas up, and then do a waterfall pour from one side and let it flow down. I think that might be really cool. We'll see. I can't wait to show you these jellyfish pearls. Oh my God, they're so cool. I love them. That one looks like a brain though. Oh. You never know what you're gonna see. I see some red in some of these pearls over here. That's really pretty. As well as the violet. Lots of blue on the outside edges. Yeah. I don't see any new ones forming. This might be about done. Let's give it a quick torch. If I can find my torch, there it is. Some air bubbles. Sometimes that brings up additional pearls from underneath. I'm teaching a class at the next Fluid Art experience all about cells and why and how they develop and everything. And we're definitely going to be playing around with pearl cells in that class. But we'll be playing around with boulder cells and, you know, metallic cells and, you know, silicone, all that kind of stuff. Yep, a couple more coming up now because I popped those air bubbles. I'm sure y'all heard, but the Fluid Art experience got delayed. It was supposed to be this past weekend, actually. And now it's going to be, I think it's May. Is it May or March? Oh, March. March 14th to the 16th. So hopefully y'all can go too. Fiona, what is your favorite color palette? Oh, that is really, I have favorite colors. Greenish blue is definitely one of my favorites. That Liquitex Basics Deep Violet is definitely one of my favorites. I really like oranges, like a deep pumpkin orange. So fall is a good time for those kind of color palettes where I can get to use that kind of orange. But as far as a specific palette, I do like a classic, you know, black, white, red, and gold. I love that color palette. Okay, I'm gonna take the camera down so that you can see, so I can do a little close up here. And let's see what's happening. I splattered paint all over my studio, y'all. But that is nothing new. All right. Trying not to show you all the mess, but look, this is what my floors look like. These are brand new floors that I put in. It's just kind of sheetrock that I paint on top of because I can remove it easily. So let's see what's happening. I need to turn on some more lights. Hold on. We might have some shadow, but I need it to be a little brighter for the close-up. Okay, let's start in the center here. Popping the air bubbles brought up a couple more of these. Oh, why does that look yellow? It's not yellow. But look how almost granular. This is very cool. And here's one of those big, beautiful jellyfish pearls. Lots of them around. There's the one I said it looks like a cross-section of a brain. And here, look at the edges. It looks like, I don't know, little trees or something. And look how it looks on the outside edge. I think that's amazing. It's beautiful. I have a couple of spots I'll need to touch up, and I'll do that here in a moment. But I think this is beautiful. See how most of them are kind of highlighted by the purple? But out here along the outside edge, they're highlighted by blue. So yeah, this was a successful open cup pearl pour. Yay! As they used to say on the A-Team, I love it when a plan comes together. I think I just aged and dated myself. Some of these got a little funny. Look at that one, how it's kind of like stretched in a weird way. Some of these out here too, but this is beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. I hope you guys like it too. Thank you very much for watching. And thanks for coming up and chatting with me for a bit on a Wednesday night. I'm enjoying doing these lives, and not just because I don't have to edit the video, but that is a serious perk. As long as I can figure out how to schedule it and then let it play, you know, aging myself again. Anyway, thanks again, everybody. Go out and mix up some paints and be fearless.